Our bodies are all very different. We can be fat, thin or lean, but all of our bodies do the exact same thing to keep us cool or warm. All objects emit and absorb infrared radiation. We can feel if the heating in our house is on, and as we walk past freezers in the shops, we can feel the cold. Our bodies always stay the same temperature by warming us up if it's too cold or cooling us down when it's too warm. This is called homeostasis. Keeping the temperature the same is not always easy when the outside environment is changing consistently, but it is essential for our bodies to regulate our temperature so that our cells function properly. Living in a hot or cold environment can affect our temperature and water balance. For example, negative feedback keeps our body temperature consistently at 37 degrees. If we get too hot, blood vessels in our skin vasodilate and we lose heat and cool down. An example of this is when you do exercise. If you run for a long time, then the glands in your skin produce sweat. This is to increase heat loss by evaporation. The blood rushes to your face so that you can cool down quicker, resulting in that red face. If we get too cold, blood vessels in our skin vasocontract. We gain heat and our body warms up. Negative feedback makes sure this happens, whether we are hot or cold. If your body gets too cold, then the hairs all over us begin to stand on end in order to keep us warm. Hairs on the skin trap more warmth if they are standing up. You also begin to shiver. The vibrations from shivering create kinetic energy, which begins to warm you up. When we are too cold, the blood vessels supplying warm blood to the skin become narrow. This is why some people's skin looks paler when they feel too cold. So when you warm up and cool down, your body is working hard to make sure that your temperature is consistent. Living cells depend on the movement of chemicals around your body. Chemicals such as oxygen, carbon dioxide and dissolved food need to be transported in and out of cells. Cells depend on enzymes to speed up the many chemical reactions that keep the cell alive and make it do its job. These enzymes work best in a particular set of temperatures.